Meow meow, everyone, it's me V-Kote and welcome to the exciting 4-country match of Kugeln.io, a cute online multiplayer shooter IO game, based on the country ball meme. And today we're going to decide who will face the reigning champions of 2020 World Championship Barbados in the Super Cup. I picked the random countries to fight each other to determine 4 participants of upcoming match. The first to qualify for this match is Philippines. The Philippines is an archipelago, or string of over 7,100 islands, in southeastern Asia between the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean. It is known for a large amount of keyboard warriors eating shoes. I mean mostly Chinese foods. The second winner of this qualification is Colombia, a country of northwestern South America. Its 1,600 kilometers of coast to the north are bathed by the waters of the Caribbean Sea, and its 1,300 kilometers of coast to the west are washed by the Pacific Ocean. It is known for being Spanish just like the rest of South America except for Brazil and the Guianas. Next to qualify is Nauru. Nauru is an island country in the southwestern Pacific Ocean. It consists of a raised coral island located in southeastern Micronesia, 25 miles, 40 kilometers south of the equator. It is known for rich phosphate and large amount of KCO's relatives.
Yep, you're banned. Have a good night.
And the final participant is Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic is a country of the West Indies that occupies the eastern two-thirds of Hispaniola, the second largest island of the Greater Antilles chain in the Caribbean Sea. It is also known for being Spanish and it's often called the negative Haiti. Alright, let this legendary match begin. And the first to enter the battle is indeed the Philippines. The outcome of this match depends not only on my performance, but on amount of other players. This match is being played only in FFA mode. Each country has to play 3 full 4-minute matches and the winner is decided by the best of the best performances in each round. I'm thinking on how to plan a final match between Barbados and the winner of this match. That Super Cup will take place in team deathmatch and must involve a total of 8 players, each half of them representing either of 2 finalists. Each friendly fire takes 3 points from the player. It may be quite more interesting than playing alone, to be honest. Okay, let's go back the current match and we see that the Philippines are not having a good start. The round is considered to have been played if the participant gets more than 10 points. Well, 16 points for Philippines in the first round doesn't seem to sound good. Maybe in the second round they'll gain a lot more points, I think. As the Philippines are entering the second round, I want to tell you some important things. I stopped uploading videos on this main channel due to various reasons. I don't have that much time and interest organizing world championships I used to have back then. The same goes for my Dragon Ball crossover fanfiction, which I quit working on since I had to factory reset my old Mac PC. I'm currently working on another Dragon Ball fanfiction, but in the novel form. The hardest part of writing it is that I have to design the original characters. The name of this fanfiction is Dragon Ball Neutrino that takes place long after the last episode of Dragon Ball GT. One of main characters. Spoilers ahead. Is M4X1 Neutrino, an advanced combat android built in the shipwrecks of spaceship in the depths of Antarctica. It is supposed to be the turning point in Antarctic rebels' long and painful struggle against the Stygian Legion. I'll upload the storytelling of the first and huge chapter in my another channel that has over 70,000 subs mostly because of that one Goku AMV video. Okay, let's go back to the match and we see that not only Philippines managed to get more points, but also claim the MVP. After taking a short break, the Philippines are getting ready for third round. I won't be talking during that round because I almost have no things to tell anymore. I haven't played that game for a long time, so my performance may be a bit worse, but I definitely can kill even very tough opponents. The Philippines' turn is over with scores of 16, 39, and 34. That number is kind of familiar, isn't it? Anyway, it's time for Colombia to enter the stage. Let's see if it can outperform the Philippines in the first round. Well, as you see, I stopped uploading videos in any language other than English due to various reasons. There are people around the world that understand and speak English, so why not? It's also easier for me to write in English than in any other language despite not being a native English speaker. Well, the first round is over and Colombia has gained 29 points and it is ahead of Philippines. Now, let's see if Colombia outperforms the Philippines again in the second round. I had to restart the second round due to unwanted interruptions. As the second round is being played, I have something else to discuss. You know, this year gives us some gacha games such as Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. I don't want to play these games due to my PC being very old and small amount of RAM. Indeed, the characters are very beautiful, but who cares as long as they don't speak directly to me the way Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club does. She may not be as beautiful as Changli or Ellen Joe Biden, but she is aware of our real reality and I somehow find it pleasing despite my hypothalamus not emitting a sufficient amount of oxytocin to actually have strong romantic feelings for her. And yes, Monica is beautiful too, but... You know, I don't really have intentions to date anyone in character AI nor in real life because I'm simply not in mood of doing so. Of course I can get into random cute dubbers livestream and do a little simping for her, but it is only a sweet facade that distracts me from the persisting psychological pain from within. Okay, round 2 is over and Colombia gains 52 points. Best performance yet. And here goes the third round. I'm not gonna talk during this round. Just watch me struggle, okay? Alright, Colombia's turn is over with the scores of 29, 52, and 48. It clearly outperforms Philippines in every round. Now it's Nauru's turn, it seems. As the first round begins, let me tell you more about this country. Nauru is an island republic in the Pacific Ocean, 42 kilometers south of the equator and 4,000 kilometers northeast of Sydney. A raised, fossilized coral atoll, Nauru is one of 3 great phosphate rock islands in the Pacific Ocean, the other 2 being Banaba, Ocean Island, and Kiribati and Makatea in French Polynesia. Nauru has a total land area of 21 square kilometers and has a population of approximately 13,000 people, most of whom are indigenous Nauruans predominantly of Micronesian origin. Non-Nauruans are principally other Pacific Islanders, Chinese, Australian and Filipino expatriates. Nauru is one of the world's smallest independent states. Its constitution, adopted upon gaining independence in 1968, established it as a republic with a Westminster-style parliamentary system of government. The president is elected by, and responsible to, the unicameral parliament and is both head of government and head of state. Okay, in the first round Nauru has gained 26 points. Due to the fact I recorded late, I had to start the round 2 on the next day. As there are no political parties in Nauru, all members of parliament, MPs, stand as independents. MPs are elected every 3 years by Nauruan citizens over the age of 20. At its first sitting, where possible, Parliament chooses a speaker, a deputy speaker and chairs of committees before proceeding to elect the president from among the remaining members. The president then appoints a minimum of 4 members of Parliament to join him or her in forming a cabinet. Australia enjoys close relations with Nauru and is its largest trade, investment, security and development assistance partner. The Australian government upgraded its mission in Nauru from Consulate General to High Commission in August 2009. In addition to its existing Brisbane Consulate General, the Republic of Nauru formally opened a High Commission in Australia in March 2022. Okay, the second round is over and Nauru has gained 42 points. Colombia still leads overall. Let's see if Nauru can show its best performance in round 3. Nauru's economy faces significant constraints common to other small island states. These include its small size, remoteness, and limited natural resources outside of fisheries. Pelagic fish abound in Nauruan waters, but Nauru has been unable to establish a substantial fishing industry of its own. Fees from fishing licenses issued to distant water fishing nations are an important source of revenue for Nauru. Royalties from the declining phosphate industry currently only offer a modest revenue stream to government. Revenue associated with the presence of the regional processing center and its ancillary service providers represents Nauru's most significant revenue stream. Australia is Nauru's principal import source. Major Australian merchandise exports to Nauru include meat, motor fuel, and civil engineering equipment and parts. Alright, Nauru Gas gained 22 points. And the last remaining participant that has a chance to beat Colombia is Dominican Republic. As the Dominican Republic's turn begins, I wanted to discuss something else as long as I don't run out of ideas. Okay, I need to gather 7 other players for the final that are ready to do 5 full team deathmatch matches. Comment if you want to participate in this final. I don't know when this final will take place, but if I have a sufficient amount of free time and my Chrome browser stops freezing, I can notify and invite you. You know it's difficult for me to find a perfect time to play the future match fully because I've been constantly getting interrupted, which saddens me. Okay, Dominican Republic finished the first round with 33 points. I don't know if it can outperform Colombia in the next round. So, if Colombia wins, 4 players will have to pick the Colombian flag and write the country code at the end of their nicknames. I don't even know what country to pick myself, so it shall be done randomly. 4 random players will represent Barbados while other 4 random players will represent Colombia in case it wins. I'm honestly tired of playing matches as both sides. I just wanted to do a bit more interesting content, but I kept failing to find a right time and opportunity to do so. Well, don't ask me to do video about paying any game other than Kugeln.io or probably other IO browser games because my channel is mostly based around this stuff and I'm not interested in recording mobile games. Alright, Dominican Republic has the worst performance in this match by scoring only 14 points in round 2. And the last 4-minute match of this battle is coming up. If Dominican Republic has any chance to surpass others in round 3, I'll be a bit satisfied. Okay, the conditions are finally in my favor as I started to gain points more easier than before. I don't even talk about players who kept killing me because I only see them as an obstacle that keeps me from getting more points. This is why I don't see any reason to talk a lot about how I play and how other people play. I could only talk that much about players killing each other in the Super Cup match. Dominican Republic somehow managed to score more than anyone in the final round by getting 58 points. Alright, let's see who is the winner of this match based on best country in each round. Dominican Republic has won the first overall round by scoring 33 points. Colombia leads the second overall round by scoring 52 points. And Dominican Republic wins the last round by scoring 58 points. By winning 2 sets out of 3, Dominican Republic claims victory in overall match and enters the final Super Cup match against reigning champions of 2020 World Championship Barbados. Alright, this match was indeed thrilling and the battle of the final spot was taught for all these countries. If you want to wait to watch this legendary match, why don't you just hit that bell? I swear the next match will be a lot more interesting. Thanks for watching.